Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 24th, 2025. This is for Leo. Last shuffle coming out for Leo. Okay. Leo. We have playing it safe and great gratitude. Some of you are going to be really, really glad that you got up this morning. Okay, this is a vibe of get up this morning and focus on what you really want and then go for it with everything you got. Within the next few weeks, you're going to see your success. So you're going to see success. Whatever you choose is going to become true for you. Whatever you choose to think or believe will become true for you. Very important that you try to fight those thoughts, any negative thoughts. Okay, you have skills. You need to play it safe and work with what you got. I'm telling you, if you don't know, but you better go learn from the past, learn from everything in the past, right? A lot of you are going to have to really tap into your belief system, okay? And your beliefs, yeah. Okay, listen, you're going to have to tap into your belief system. I'm seeing a Leo who's saying, I don't want to have to learn anything. I want to just know it, right? I just want to know what to do. A lot of you already have everything you need to make anything happen that you're trying to make happen. Keep your mind focused on your craft. Keep your mind focused on what you know or what you want to know. It doesn't, like, everyone is learning in this world. Like, everyone. I don't care if you're 80 years old. I've met someone actually that was 75, graduated from college, and didn't give up, right? Because you're past retirement stage. And, by that time, everyone's kind of like wasting away somewhere, just like I'm old now, I don't care. But Spirit is throwing out here very strongly for you. And you got to wake up in the morning every day, like, ready to learn something new. Keep your mind sharp. Keep yourself sharp. Wear scarlet if you must. Scarlet it vibrates on the frequency of attracting success for you. They're showing that you're a force to be reckoned with. Look into your Mars placements on that, because they're talking about a force that you have. They want you to ask yourself a simple question. What does your heart want? And then start giving thanks. Start being the gratitude. Start giving thanks for the blessings of everything coming your way. Love, money, a success, whatever success would be for you. Also, to know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So what does your heart truly want, Leo? They're asking you to learn from the past, okay? And learning from the past with the Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the World, and Two of Cups. What worked and what didn't? What did you need to bone up on? What did you need to research more about? They're asking you to research some things so that you can get past whatever it is, right? I'm seeing someone that may have had some struggles. It's like Spirit saying, especially if you have financial struggles, do some research and see what you can do. Apply for things. It's important to just seize the day. Wake up and just start. Okay, great gratitude to the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Very important that you start to give thanks. You will see that the moment that you adopt the energy of gratitude, gratitude is the parent of all prosperity and abundance. That's the mom or the dad. It doesn't matter which one. It's just the parent. You will see things happening in your life. You will see things changing in your life. Things will manifest from the heart. It's all heart at this point. It's not about, well, I think this is going to happen. It's like, no, your heart's got to be in it. Okay. Behind a mask, you have the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing a lot of you trying to change your thought process, trying to change how you see things. But I'm seeing that a lot of what is influencing your beliefs, especially your beliefs in saying, I can't, would come from your religious and spiritual upbringing. The path that you're on, the spiritual path that you're on, and the religious upbringing that you came up in has a lot of influence. It's important that you develop your spiritual side. And you will know, because you'll be a lot more optimistic, you'll be enthusiastic, you'll be very assertive, because you're saying, I don't know, but I will know. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Rather than the religious upbringing that I'm seeing would have one being kind of like egotistical, controlling, aggressive in a sense. Not saying that that's who you are, but they want you to start. It would be difficult to give thanks already for something, because it's like, if you're focusing on something to do with your religious background. Not to say that religion is a bad thing, but any organized religion kind of, it's a limitation. Spirituality is more so of being open to spirit, being open to your creator, being open to the source of all things, and saying, you know what, there's no limitations to what can be done in my life. There's no limitations to what I could have. We were already sent here with the blessing of being able to have all these things, like anything that spirit has already put inside of you to have. Like, I want to have love in my life, I want to have success in my life, whatever that success would mean for you. Because for some people, success is traveling the world. For another person, it's owning a home and paying it off for 40 years. Um, for some of you, the success would be having a quiver full of children, and another person, it's like, my success would be being 50 years old and owning a multi-million dollar, a Forbes list company. And so whatever that would mean for you, what's ever inside of you is already, that was put into you, right? And I'm seeing angel number 1441 in this. And so that is an energy of saying, and there's it's a time that you're going through, a time of intense self-development. So you got to focus on your craft. All right, you already have what it takes to succeed, seriously, but practice makes you a master. And so spirit is showing that some of you may be in the practice stage. Playing it safe would say that you are always the apprentice. You're still learning. There's no such thing as truly mastering a thing. And that's the safest thing to say, because we're still learning, right? To say you mastered something would mean you're not building your skills anymore. Even if you are a master at it, there's still something new to be learned, right? And so they want you to seize each day, especially if you already are, quote unquote, a master. You may be getting up in the morning going, I already know everything. I mean, it gets boring. And spirit's like, well, to engage or to attract the success you're looking for, you need to come in with a fresh pair of eyes, looking at things going, I mean, I know all of these things and I may know more than most people, but there's still room to grow. They're showing that you're leveling up in a career or business. And that's the priority right now, is to level up, is to be in the apprentice mind of saying, I want to level up. So I want to learn more, because there's no way that I reached the limit. Right. And so some of us are in the space of religious beliefs limiting us, making us feel in some way that egotistical a little bit. Okay. Like, oh, uh, I notice that happens with a lot of organized religion, right? You can't, like, maybe accepting your space and station in life, because that's what spirit gave me, that's what God gave me, this is what and spirit saying no, like you're supposed to continue to expand and grow. These words are not the only, that's not the end all be all, right? The scripture is not an end all be all. There's more to be discovered. You are still being called into service. People are still being called. There's still callings on people's lives. That means that the story is not yet written. It's not yet finished. You know what I mean? There's still the three dots at the end of the book. There's still more to be discovered and more to learn. And so they're bringing that up, that may have a lot to do with why one could be in a place where we're kind of having murky thoughts about everything, maybe feeling like, what, the world's not, what's the point in getting up? I already know how to do everything. Okay. And I don't think that for Leo at all. But I'm just saying that that's something spirit wants you to understand today, because within the next few months, this day is going to change those next few months, the trajectory of those next few months. Professional assistance is Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. Now, these are people that are already kind of despondent. This is someone who's kind of like, yeah, I mean, things could improve, but they're not taking improvement seriously. And they may be helping you or assisting you in something, but I'm not seeing them taking it super seriously. They may have gotten to a place where they're just like, I'm just doing my part. I'm just doing what I got to do. They may be a little bit complacent in life, and spirit wants you to be the one that is saying, I want more success. I want more out of life. You are meant to be a force. They're showing that you have the will, the wisdom, and the mind to make anything happen. But what do you want to make happen? That's the question. What do you want to make happen? I'm seeing Mars and I'm seeing Aries energy. That would be very prominent if you have heavy placements in those things. It's time to learn more. It's time to say, what don't I know? That bucket list is so much longer than the one you do. I kid you not. It doesn't matter what we do in the world, the knowledge that we can hold within the years that we have on this earth. If you're lucky, if you ever live to be 100, you're still only understanding or you're gaining knowledge. It's a drop in the bucket of all the knowledge in the world. Spirit saying there's not, you can't know every aspect of anything. There's more uses for the things you do and the talents you have than you could fit in the palm of your hand. There's so much more. I mean, well, not in the fit in the palm of your hand, but you know what I mean? The eye of the needle, the tip of the needle. There's more. You could be somewhere else in the next few months. I'm seeing extreme success for you. I'm seeing that you just need to start focusing on what you want and learning from a past. They ask you to learn from the past, and they're asking you to see that you remember times when you kind of got bored, especially if whatever you're doing, if you're still doing it, if whatever the case is, whatever's going on, right? There may have been times in your past where you kind of got like, bored, and then you found a second wind, and it was due to another aspect or component of the business that or whatever it is that you were doing that you didn't see before. Some new development, and they're showing, well, why don't you go and try to discover a new development in your space, right? Yeah, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Pisces, Sagittarius. We also have Taurus and Virgo. So you could be a Leo Virgo cusp, or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp if you're not dealing with those signs. And which you don't have to be. Those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.